Okay, let's continue these veins and we'll do the lower body. So, this is a little bit easier, I think, than our arteries. And so, we're going to take this and we're going to go below the heart. So, I'm going to raise up my diagram so you can see it. And below the heart, we have this blood vessel that's going to run down into your body cavity. All right. And it is the inferior vena cava. Inferior. Oops. Vena cava. And it's going to pass through our diaphragm just like in the arteries. So I'm going to write diaphragm here. And into our abdomen. I think my blue pen is starting to die. I don't know if I'll be able to color all these in. Look at that. Some shoddy work. Okay, so once we're in the abdomen, we're only going to have three branches instead of five like with the arteries. So the first branch that's coming up to the vena cava is a big branch known as the hepatic portal. Now, the hepatic portal is a really interesting structure. So our first branch, number one, is hepatic portal. Now, what it's doing is it's actually not going to the vena cava. It's going to the liver. The liver is sitting right here. And it delivers blood to the liver. So I'm going to try and get this drawn into the liver. All right. Now, the hepatic portal is going to be bringing blood from our digestive organs. So there's all these branches that are going to the hepatic portal system. And it's collecting blood from our digestive system. So our stomach, spleen, and small and large intestines. These organs are collecting blood, and then the blood is being shipped to the liver. The liver will then detoxify and purify the blood that's coming from these digestive organs. And then the liver will then dump the blood after it's been purified into the vena cava through a series of vessels called the hepatic veins. They are what actually go to the vena cava. So this is just a safeguard. We want to get rid of any toxins or anything in the blood from what we absorbed through digestion. Get rid of that stuff before it makes its way to the heart. Good example of this would be alcohol, right? So if you go to Canna Creek after our quarantine's over and you buy a beer, you're going to drink it. It's absorbed by the stomach. The stomach's going to absorb all that alcohol, ship it through the hepatic portal system to the liver. The liver will then detoxify those alcohol molecules, and then the blood will come back into the vena cava via the hepatic veins. So that's a safeguard for our heart and our brain. Pretty cool. Okay, now notice that the stomach, spleen, small and large intestines are all delivering blood to the hepatic portal system. So the mesenteric veins are all part of this hepatic portal. So we don't have them in here. All right. So as we go down, we're missing some of those branches that the arteries had. So the next branch is going to come off and go left and go right to our kidneys. So here are the kidneys. So these, you can guess, are the renals, of course. So number 2 are the renals, renal veins. Now don't forget that we have a left and we have a right. So this is the right renal, this is the left renal. All right, so that's number 2. And then number 3, I'm going to extend our vena cava down just a little bit more. Number 3 are the gonadals. Now on the right side, the gonadal comes up from your reproductive organs and it goes right into the vena cava. But on the left side, for some reason, I don't know why, it's just the way that we are, the left renal comes up to the left gonadal comes up to the left renal, like this. All right, so this is number 3, are the gonadals. All right, so we have the left and we have the right. Now, what's really nice is our vena cava is going to branch into the iliacs just like the arteries. So we're going to have a branch going right and a branch going left. This is where they change names. So the branches are the common iliacs. This is the left common iliac vein. Now again, let's just do the left side because it's redundant. It's exactly the same as the right. So our common iliac, we have a branch that goes in and a branch that continues out. Just like the arteries, same thing. So they have the same names. The branch inward is the internal iliac. This so happens to be the left. And then on the outside, we've got the external iliac. This is the left. All right. Now I'm running out of space here, of course, because I made my gonadals a little too long, but that's okay. So once we get into the leg, this becomes the femoral vein. All right. So here's my leg. Once we're in the leg, this is the femoral. It's the left femoral vein. All right. And then coming off of that, way up high, is the longest vein in our body. I'm just going to have the very top of it here. But it runs all the way from your upper thigh all the way down to your feet, and it's called the Great Saphenous. And it's going to run all the way down to your feet. And then, this will be a really short leg, but right here is our knee. So remember, at the knee, this changes names, the femoral changes names to the popliteal. All right, on the right side, it's the same. So I'll just write right is the same. So that takes care of our veins. All right, so let me raise this up so you can see most of it at least. All right. Let's focus. All right, so that takes care of the blood vessels. All right, so we've got, maybe I should put it right here. We've got our veins and we have our arteries. I tell you, this would be a whole lot easier if I was teaching you in person. This is a challenge to do it this way. All right, so veins and arteries, make your own roadmap for each one. Carry it around, study them. This is the best way, I think, to study these. Go on to YouTube. Take that link I'm going to post for you. Go to Dr. West's video and watch her do this same thing, but with the actual models. And you'll be set for the test. All right? So I will see you soon. Have a great day.